So how are you like today? How are you doing? Have you joined from your office or you took off today for this interview?
No, actually, I'm in the US shift. So,
You are in US shift.
yes,
Okay. What time you start generally in US shift?
6:30.
6:30 evening.
Yes, 6:30 evening.
Okay. And it goes up to 3:30?
Yes, correct.
Okay. All right. Uh, so that's the only shift, fixed shift you are doing it, or you are in rotational shift?
I mean, we have different shifts, US shift and APAC and EMEA as well. But
Mm-hmm.
as of now, I'm doing US shift. So I mean, it keeps changing, but not very frequent.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've done multiple night shifts in my first organization as well. So
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Okay. How much you know about this role of the guardian, the organization?
I mean, I went through the JD. This is more of a Linux admin role,
Mm-hmm.
and where the L1 and L2 activities of Linux, I mean, you should know the troubleshooting of L1 and L2 part.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, I've went through the company, so I mean, it's very it's pretty old company, and I've went through the reviews as well of the Garden Life. So found very good reviews of the company's environment and the work culture.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What is the reason of leaving Comvault? You joined in August only.
Yeah, actually, I'll be honest with you, Bridge. So, I have worked as a senior engineer Unix and Linux for almost close to 3 years, and so I have a very deep dive interest in Linux, and I want to pursue my further experience in Linux admin role, and I aspire and I want to work as a, you could say, as a from Linux admin to into a TechOps or DevOps engineer. So my basic route is Linux only. So I need to work on the Linux domain itself. Although in the com vault I am working on Linux also, but it's more into a product support. So we used to get the cases or the tickets, you could say, to install com vault software on the Linux system, taking the backups and doing the restore of the Linux OS and the database. So but this is more into product support, and the it was not the exact JD which was told to me. So that's why I'm looking for a change, and I want to specifically work on Linux. That's why I'm looking for change as of now.
Okay. Was it not there during the discussion and all, no clarity that you're gonna work on the product because the Comvault itself, if you see, is a product-based company, and if you ask me, Microland is also a product-based company, right? That supports the antivirus and all something, right? Microland.
Microland is a service-based company.
Hmm.
Yeah.
They okay. They have that association with eScan antivirus, right? Microland.
Yeah, they have no. I mean, it's a service-based company where they have a different projects, and we support them. We had different clients. Yes.
Got it. So two things. So the one which I learned from you is, and I don't want to go into that same situation going forward with you if you get select. The role is, of course, for L1, L2, and there is no stoppage for L3 as well. It
Yes.
depends on your knowledge. It
Yes.
depends on your uh, interest. So we have that all the levels of things in Linux that you can do whatever you want to do. We have everything available with us, right?
Okay.
That's the first. Second one, with that you're gonna have that multiple technologies exposure as well, not limited to that only Linux. You're gonna have that, and I'm saying so that's going to be L1, L2, and then there also you will have that opportunity to grow and shine, right? In
Okay.
other technologies. It could like it would be Windows, it would be network, it would be again the Commvault also we use,
Okay.
and then the AWS cloud.
Okay.
Uh, you will get the exposure and somewhat on VMware.
Okay.
Right? So these are the things that we have. I hope you are fine with
Yeah,
that,
I
right?
mean,
And
I'll be.
expectation, yeah, and expectation is not that you're gonna like completely deploy over there, but you will get the work from other technology, but purely for Linux administrator.
Yeah, I mean, Braj, that's what I'm looking for. I'm also not looking for purely into Linux. I mean, I would be glad if I can work on cloud, network, Windows, and any automation
Yeah.
tools, any DevOps tools. So, I mean, I would love to
So
work.
So that's there again. Let me clarify again. So you will get the exposure, but not that permanently. Like, okay, I would just wanted to do that DevOps one. No,
Yes.
it's not like that.
Yeah.
You will have that primary responsibility for Linux,
Yeah. That I understand.
right? As in secondary for knowledge gaining, all of that, like doing that hands-on and then like contributing in other areas, then you'll have that opportunity to contribute,
Yes.
right? Okay. How good you are in, since I'm hearing, okay, Linux. If I ask you to rate yourself on the scale of 1 to 10, how much you will give the rating yourself? I'm just trying to understand your level and your
So,
understanding.
I would rate myself as 8 out of 10.
8, 8. Okay. And you have done the Linux administration, or what is that? RHCSA or RCSA?
No, actually, I have done this certificate, Linux administration, it's a training, but I am preparing for RHCSA as well as of now.
Okay.
Yes.
The another thing is, I see you are deputed in Bangalore.
Yes.
You, if you get select, if
Yes.
everything goes okay, and if uh, then you need to relocate to Gurgaon.
Yes, I'm okay with.
Fine,
Yes, I'm okay with the relocation to Gurgaon.
you're fine with that. And another thing, the office hours. So I'm not sure what's the arrangement you have there, but in I can talk about our organization. We do 60% of work from office,
Okay.
which means in a calculative way, like we are in hybrid model. So
Yes.
hybrid, 60% we need to finish, which means in a week, 3 days we have to come to office,
Yeah, I'm totally
right?
fine with this.
And more than that, you can do it if you like, but at least minimum 3 days. And there is no exception, no excuse, nothing,
Okay. No, no issues.
because it is like organization is tracking on a compliance base. If any day or if you go below, like if it is 58 or 59 as well, you will have that exception, like you will have that compliance note,
Correct, correct.
right? So okay, you're fine with that. And the last thing is about role, and I'm talking about the role only since 10 minutes. Uh, since I heard, because you gave me the reason of that, because after 3 months only you started looking on the another thing. We are in the 24 by 7 support. So
Correct.
you will be deputed in shifts only. There will be night shifts, there will be morning shifts, there will be afternoon,
Yeah.
and sometimes on weekends as well. You need to come online and then support,
Okay, okay.
because we know in the support area we certain activities we do on the weekends only, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That I know. Yes.
Yeah. And then in that, if we depute, then arrangement we have is your weekend off will also have the rotational base.
Okay, okay.
Like Saturday, Sunday, sometimes Friday, Saturday, sometimes Monday, uh, Sunday, Monday.
Okay. Okay. I'm fine with it.
Right? Okay. All right, then let's get into the Linux part. How much you know about AIX? I see AIX as also mentioned. Uh,
Uh, I mean, yes. Actually, in my first organization, Microland, I was worked on three different technologies: Linux, AIX, and IBM AS400. So, whereas AIX was completely physical servers, so we used to do the basic troubleshooting on the AIX servers. We used to access those servers from the HMC, hardware management console, and from the putty session, from the via SSH, we used to log in and check the basic setting, basic troubleshooting.
mhm. Okay. You know about LPAR and all,
Yeah,
storage
VIOS,
management.
yes, VIOS, LPARs, I have bit knowledge
So
on.
if you get chance to reboot LPARs or like just take care of or manage the LPARs and all, you'll be able to
Yes, I have done all these things. I can manage. Yes.
config change and all those things.
Yes, yes.
Let me see if I can log in one of the like IBM this AIX console. Okay, somehow it's not working, but yeah, okay, no problem. In between, probably I'll see. Let me. Ooh, 1 second. Maipal. Okay, till the time I'm getting that this thing, so let's continue. Uh, on the Linux, I'll go on the AIX later once I get log into that
Okay.
console. On the Linux side, what is mean by triple SD in Linux?
True.
SSSD.
Okay, SSHD. So, I mean, SSH secure connection. So we used to log in, we used to access these servers via SSH protocol, and the port number is 22. So I mean, we have a configuration file, open SSH daemon. This is so. This is we have a configuration file /etc /ssh /sshd under config, where we do all the configuration part of SSH. So
Okay. If this file does not exist or have issue or something like, uh, okay, why do we need this file?
So for the configuration part, like we have the default port number of SSH. So if someone wants to change the default port number, we can change the port number, and we can log in. We can log in via different port. We have some other parameters inside this configuration file, like uh, uh, password authentication. So if we enable the password authentication to, we can do the password authentication to no or yes. And via SSH, we can perform the passwordless authentication. We can access the servers from different server. We can create a token via SSH keygen, and copy the token to the different server, and we can remotely log in from a different server to a destination server.
Okay, how like can you tell me the use case like I think what I'm trying to hear is like what are the responsibility of this SSH file? What uh, if I'm trying to understand that use case or the issues that occurred due to this SSD thing? What are the issues that you feel that could be due to this SSD thing?
Okay, so I mean, use case of SSD file or SSH, we can do the remote system administration. Via SSH we can do the file transfer as well, SFTP, and
I'm talking about this. I just put it in the chat. I hope you are able to see chats, right?
yes.
But good that you are sharing another scenario as well. But let's talk about specifically for this triple SD.
Okay. Mm,
Have you come across any issue where you heard that triple SD thing out there? I'm not taking specifically the name. What is that? I'm just putting that one common word. What do you know about this SSSD in Linux world?
okay, so I've not worked on SSD, but use cases of SSD would be LDAP and Active Directory. That's what I mean, as far as I remember.
So you may
Uh,
say it can cause login issues, simple as simple, common, most common issues,
yes,
right?
yes,
It will prevent users to log into the
login,
server
correct.
or SSH to the server
Yes,
if it has any issue.
yes,
So in that case, we need to go and then fix this SSD issue.
correct, correct.
Okay. Uh, how about the LVMs? Your experience in LVMs?
Yeah, I have worked on LVMs.
Can you take me through the step by step? And I'm interested in the commands. Okay, the procedure is fine, but
Okay,
with the procedure, the what command we need to use? If 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 there is a request from
okay,
the application team, they ask create new file system for us and name it as file FS1.
okay.
So how would you do that on the server?
So okay, first of all, we can check if the newly disk is added on the server.
So
So
directly you will go with the new disk.
no, it's not necessary. We need to go with the new disk. If already the space is available on a disk,
How would you check?
so we can check with LSPLK. We can check with fdisk hyphen.
That's the new. If your existing disk, if you need to check first step is to check right existing one. Then by seeing that, then we'll go to the new right.
So
So how to check that existing one?
existing one, we can check from the fdisk command.
Okay.
So if you want to create a new file system, so first we create the PV create and the partition name.
Okay. Once sorry. Uh, in fdisk, what is the output you will get?
So in fdisk, we get all the disks, whether if there are three disks added on the server, suppose for example slash dev slash sda slash dev slash sdb and slash dev slash sdb. So we can
If I need to, if I need to, if I need to check, sorry, because by seeing the time, I'm just jumping into it. So if I need to see the learn number, how do I see that?
okay.
In
so
which command I need to run or what step?
so if we want to see the LUN number, uh, we have BLK
No,
D.
let's go to the scenario. You have checked the, but again, fdisk. Okay, fdisk you have done that, right? So in that, what you see, like, just take me through that. How would you make a decision whether is there anything, any possibility to create file system on that existing disk or we need to request for new disk?
Okay, so if we have if we have enough space on the disk, we can create a PV.
How would you know? In fdisk command, you would know that whether we have enough disk space or not.
Yes, we can know.
Okay, we don't need to run any other command.
No.
Okay. All right. All right. We don't have any space. You got the new disk you requested. You got the new disk. Then okay, go ahead.
Okay, so when if we got the new disk from the lsblk and the fdisk command, we can see the new disk. So as we see, suppose if it's a disk of slash d slash dev slash sd sdc. So pv create slash dev slash sdc, we create the physical volume. Then going forward, we create the vg create, and vg create, vg name, and the physical volume name. After moving on, we create the lv logical volume. So lv create hyphen l and the size of the whatever we need to give the size. Then the partition name, sorry, not partition, I mean the whole name of the slash dev and the vg name. So after creating lvm, we create the file system, whether it is mkf, I mean main file system, whether if we want to create a ext file or xfs file. So we create a file system, then we create a directory and mount that directory with the file system. And if we want, and after creating a file system, we mount it, mount hyphen a, after mounting it. And if we want to mount that file system permanently, because if we mount it temporarily after reboot, it will not be permanent. So if we want to mount the file system permanently, then we need to make an entry in slash etc slash fs tab.
Okay. All right. Uh, Let me give you another situation. There are two users and they are in the same team, right?
Okay.
Now they are one is able to SSH, another one is not able to SSH to a server A. Let's say server A, right? So how would you troubleshoot that issue? What are the steps you will take to troubleshoot?
Okay. If if one is able to SSH, and
Another one is not.
okay, so first of all, if I have two users, and if one is able to SSH, we can SSH that second user from the first server. Or I mean, if we have a server, so we need to check the users, I mean in the configuration file of the slash etc slash ssh and sshd under config. We can check the allow users, how many users have been allowed, and particular username. If that username is not there in the deny users, then he will not be able to ssh. And even the password authentication should be yes, if you are using password authentication. And we can restart the system, I mean we can restart the ssh server system ctl restart sssd.
Mhm. That's all. How would you compare the users? What is the command for that?
Compare the users, I
Like
mean,
user profile, right? You need to compare. Like one is able to access, it means that everything is set up perfectly. Why the another one is not? Then you will compare, right? What are the properties that?
Okay,
when they go live.
if we want to verify the permissions of the users, then we can give the command ls-ld slash home slash username, and we can check the properties, and even ls-ld slash home slash username slash dot sh. So from there we can check the permissions,
Okay.
if he is authorized or if he has the right permissions or not.
Okay. And in okay, I'm asking. And in AIX, what is the command to do that?
In AIX for SSH.
Hmm. For this, like comparing the users.
Okay.
Okay, no problem. The another one is you're good, right, on the user management.
I mean,
I can get into that further.
yes,
You're good since you rated 8, right? So I'm
yes,
expecting that at least you know all those things.
yes.
Okay. What is that highest level permission for a file or a directory?
777.
Both?
Yes.
No.
No, 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 no. 777 and 777 and
Okay. Uh, Another scenario is okay. If you need to change the permission, then how would you do that? What is the command to change
yes,
that?
chmod. Chmod command we,
CS mode.
yeah, chmod command we can change the permissions via numeric way also, and via with the user or read write or execute.
For execute, what would be the numeric value?
For execute, read write execute one.
One.
Yes.
Okay. Got it. The next thing is there is a file system
Mm-hmm.
utilization alert
Oh,
setup,
okay.
and you may take it like slash log slash var slash home, right?
Yes.
So slash var I'm taking example, right? Uh, how would you like in slash where you got the alert that it is 100% full, so how would you check, and then if you need to clean something, then how would you do that? What are the steps or the terminology you use to clean up the uh, file system?
So, okay. First of all, df-h, I'll check the utilization, and I'll go inside the directory. Then I'll give a command where we can see whatever files are consuming more space with the command du-sh star. So I'll compare which files inside the directory, which folders is consuming more space. So accordingly, the highest number of consumption of the folder, I'll go inside that, and then I'll again do the du-sh. Accordingly, I can proceed and I can narrow down which folder is consuming highest space. So. When suppose if I found the folder which is consuming maximum number of space on slash var, so I can check two things. If there's any application data on that files, so I cannot directly go and delete the application level data. So we need to validate with the application level if we can delete, and if not, we can delete the old files which are approximately 6 months old or 1 month old. Second scenario, if we want, if we don't want to delete it, we can compress and archive the file with tar with the tar command, and delete the original file.
Okay. Other than that, are you know any other uh, method? Zzip, benzip. gzip.
Yeah, I mean we can compress the file. Yeah, I mean we can compress also. The same thing which I told you that we can zip the
So
files.
what is the command if you need to run, like there is a file name file one that you need
Hmm.
to zip that file? How would you do that? What is the command?
So gzip and the file name.
Gzip
Yes,
and the file name
and yes.
without space, anything. That's
I
all.
mean yes with this space itself.
Okay, got it. All right. And then there is a similar situation, but now the path, like I'm just writing slash where, but it could be log slash log, right? In that real time logs are coming in,
Yes.
right? And that one particular log file that we cannot delete or move. If we will do that, application will get crash. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So how can we do the cleanup for that file? What are the methods that you think can be done, or solution you think that we can do? And we have the 100% utilization for that particular file system slash log.
Mm, I mean, I've not been through this situation, but what I can suggest. I mean, what I
We
can.
used to have every day. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
There are a lot of applications running out there.
So I mean, that's what I am looking. I mean, Bridge said that's what I'm looking for. That I want to give my skills to this organization and learn as well. So day by day, if I have the learning, I will definitely go into and learn new
Mm, let
things.
I understand that, but that also, like, we need to understand the level of that thing. So that's what I am doing it, and I think you are doing your part. So let's continue that. I understand that,
Okay. Okay.
and definitely that's how, like, something you will bring in new, something you will take it new from us if you get, like, that's how
So,
the world works.
okay, first of all, okay, I understood that we are having the live logs, but we need to check also that how much duration, how much time that logs are older logs are there. So suppose if we have approximately 1 week logs and live logs are also coming, so we can compress the old logs. So in that scenario we
The
can.
particular file itself is having, like, let's say the 2 weeks file system out there, right? Slash log, and or 1 gig, right? That itself is having like 900 MB, like 1 gig. If I'm saying 900 MB or something is occupying that particular file, not that 1111 like that.
Okay.
So in that case, right? Okay, no problem. Yeah, these are the troubleshooting scenarios actually. No issues. How about the uh, like yeah, again, one of the things is okay. Then uh, how about the other? How good you are in VMware or AWS? Have you worked or got a chance to?
Yes, I mean, see, in my organization, some of the servers were hosted on Azure, some on AWS, some on VMware vCenter. So we used to manage all those virtual machines on these cloud platform. So suppose like a real time scenario which I can give from my experience. So we used to take the, I mean, we used to do the patching of these Linux servers, end to end patching, manual patching. So we used to follow the whole change process, creation of change on the service now, taking approval, post checks, pre checks, taking snapshots on AWS, Azure, or VMware vCenter, doing the patching. And
Mhm.
if something goes wrong in patching, if we are not able to do the SSH, we can log in the servers with from the portal, from the cloud portal, Azure Serial Console or AWS Serial Console, or and on from the VMware itself. So yes, I have exposure on these cloud platforms as well.
Mhm.
And
Okay.
yes.
Uh, how would you make a decision whether, like, how would you calculate, like, there is a alert for the load average is high. So how this load average get calculated in the system, Linux system?
Okay, so I mean, load average is calculated. So we can check the load average from uptime. We can by using top command also we can verify which process is consuming more space.
Hmm.
And
Then how would you say, like, yeah, uh, now the server load is high, or now the server load is normal, or what? Like, that's something we need to make a decision, right? We see the readings.
yes.
Like, let's say 99% we see, okay, CPU utilization switching is high. We see 60%, 70% we say, okay, it's now normal, okay to do that, right? So how we can say for the load average thing that server load is normal now?
Okay. So from the top command itself, we can check.
Okay. I see the network. How good you are in service now? You know how
So
to acknowledge the ticket, close the ticket, transfer ticket.
I mean, yes, all these things I have done. I know how to create incidents, create changes, create service requests, update it. I mean, I have worked thoroughly on the service now.
Hmm. What happens in service syslog servers? I see you have mentioned syslog servers,
So,
services management.
syslog servers, whatever is happening on the on the servers, syslog servers stores all the logs, and if whether it's related to network or OS, all the syslog those logs are gathered from the syslog server.
How how syslog server gets those logs? Like, what is the method behind it? I'm saying this is syslog server. How the
Hmm.
logs are coming in, do you know? Because you said, like, services management,
Hmm.
the skill of managing SAP, mail, MTA, postfix, and syslog server.
We used to manage these servers. At some point of time, we were not given that much of access, but we had a syslog store box where all these syslog servers logs were gathered into the syslog store box with the
We come we come to know that two or three servers are not, uh, like, we are not able to see the. There will be a audit, right, in syslog
hmm,
server.
hmm.
So then what is that method? Like, how do we ensure that logs and unlogs are coming in, or if it is not coming in, then where 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 do we need to start troubleshooting?
So, first of all, we need to check the services, syslog ng services, if that services are running or not. And
Where we need to check, on syslog server or somewhere else?
no, on syslog server itself, on every syslog server, services are running. So, syslog ng and syslog hyphen ng hyphen vec. These two services are most important services for syslog ng, syslog servers.
I get it that. I'm just saying to check. I'm trying to understand the concept, whether you know it or not. Okay. Yeah, got it.
So,
Uh,
I mean, slash etc slash r syslog.conf, and from there we can check how is the
I don't
routing.
know. You got my answer. Like, you
Yes,
got my question.
yes,
What
yes.
I'm trying to ask.
Yeah, yeah, I
So
got.
syslog is there. Two or three servers. Syslog is not getting the logs. So
Hmm.
There are many. Entire environment goes in that syslog, right?
Yes.
The entire environment is logged. So why do we need to check services on syslog server? We need to go through that server only, na? Which server logs we are not getting. That's what I'm trying to understand the concept. Syslog service is running fine because of that's why the other servers are sending the logs.
Hmm.
Or syslog is able to pull the logs, whatever the method, pulling or sending.
Yes.
Only two or three servers are not, then it means that problem relies on those servers only.
Hmm.
That's what I'm trying to understand, whether you are understanding or not. Uh, that's why I asked whether you understood my question or not. Okay, no problem. Uh, containerization, I see. What does that mean? Have you worked on the Docker or what?
I mean, very basic thing. I mean, I have learned Docker from myself, and from the organization perspective. In my last days of my there was a new project which came into our support, so that's how we got to know that okay, I had some basic knowledge on Docker, like how to check the Docker version, because that project, when I was leaving that organization, that project recently came, so I had some knowledge on like Docker version, how what are the services on the servers, like system. Yes.
And what about the Ansible automation? Ansible thing?
So yeah, I mean, Ansible also, how we can automate the task via Ansible. We have the
Okay,
yes.
you have you created any playbook or you just have that conceptual knowledge? Have you created any playbook for Ansible?
I have not myself created the playbook, but me and my senior were working on this task. So he used to do the all the configuration part, and I used to work with him. Like
So you were just giving the command to run that playbook. That's all.
yeah, yeah. But underlying, I know the architecture, how the Ansible works, and we how we categorize everything.
Got it. What about self-scripting?
Shell scripting, yeah, I mean, shell scripting, I have created one shell script because I'll tell you the complete scenario. So we had four web servers, and they were crucial servers. So we used to log in every morning and check the uptime, file system utilization, and the services are not running. So we used to do this on a daily basis. So we come up the ideas. We can create a script. We can put that script in the cron job, and we can in order to manually log in to the server and running the command manually, every command we can create a script and put it in the cron job, so we can get the output every
Sure,
time.
sure, sure. Okay, tell me that content of that scripting, whatever the concept is shared or scenario. If you need to write a script, there are five servers, right?
Hmm.
Server one, server two, server three, server four, server five, right?
Hmm.
And you need to get the slash temp file system
Hmm.
allocation status, like how much is used, what is that size. So how would you write that
Okay.
script?
Okay, first bin bash and the shebang line. So get the usage disk. We can
Put
we
put it in the chat. Write literally you write in a script. You can put the script name test and then in that whatever the content that should work for me. I'm taking it like you're creating script for me
Okay,
and
okay,
I just need to run that script right manually one time to get the output.
okay.
So write it in the chat.
For five servers and the file system utilization of slash temp.
Temp temp slash temp.
Okay.
Typing,
Yeah.
reading anything in the chat.
I mean, I'm typing the whole script.
Okay, okay. Yeah, but like generally it shows someone is typing. That's why I said.
I'm
Now I'm
typing.
getting. Now I'm getting it. Okay. I think I need to go. It's getting delay. I'm done. Just
I've
wanted
put
to see this script. Okay, got it.
server 1, server 2, and the main script.
And okay, echo this cases. Put 10. Plus plus 10. Okay. Divide 10. Okay, got it. Uh, so done. Do you have any question for me? I'm done for the interview.
Okay.
Nissan.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, in this particular role, so what type of day-to-day scenarios or tickets or the
These are
workaround?
whatever we talk about, discuss. These are the scenarios from day-to-day stuff only I brought in.
Okay, okay, I
So
got it.
that sometimes it become a complex issue. Sometimes it goes smoothly. These are the day-to-day scenarios that we see
Okay, okay, yeah, I
in our
mean,
organization.
okay, and
All right.
yeah, okay, and anything, any feedback from you for myself, any from any, like I need to improve something, or what? I mean, what is the suggestion?
I would say I think you're doing good and looks good. It's just only some more. Of course, organization to organization depends, but our focus should be like what is that current trending or up to date about the product that we are supporting.
Yes,
For you, the product is Linux, right?
correct, correct.
So, like let's say I have not gone through more into that RHEL 9 or
Yes.
RHEL 8.
Hmm.
So there are so many things
Yes,
out there,
yes,
right? So we should keep up to date ourselves. What are the new developments and the new type of issues are there, so that you
hmm.
can if you are smart enough. I think there is a forum, right, for Red Hat.
Yes,
You can register there and then see what are the new challenges Red Hat is seeing, so that
yes, correct.
uh, what could be the potential solution for those situations.
Yes,
Every organization see that regular issues, right? Don't people don't go into that the earlier ways. Earlier ways, everyone knows that we have learned in the lab, in the uh, training sessions and all, right?
Yes,
So new things only come in as a challenge,
correct, correct. I agree.
and look forward to see if we can solve or provide solution for those challenges.
Yeah, yeah, totally agree.
Uh, Before we drop, how much is the notice period for you?
30 days.
30 days. And your compensation?
My current compensation is 7 LPA.
Okay, got it. All right. Anything else before we drop?
No, I'm now good. Good for this. Okay, okay. Thank you. It was
Bye.
nice. Okay, bye. It was nice connecting you. बहुत हरामी बहुत हरामी था साला मादर चलो आज चलते हैं हम फिर